Hello everybody, sorry I'm late. Probably been cut off by Facebook. Nice to see you all. Thanks for turning up. Oh dear. So for the YouTube algorithms, music in the background is BB Black Dog, and I did some work for them a while ago, so they're cool having their music on. So no copyright strikes, please. To the chat, hi Mate Geek, hi Darren. Sorry I'm late. Technical difficulties. Nothing to do with the football. France lost. But my wife has got Switzerland in the sweepstake at work, so that's good. It's a good thing. It's not so good if you're French, but it's a good thing. On the board is a piece for Preston Acevedo. I don't know if you saw it online or not, but he did an absolutely stellar piece for me. A pin-up for the second campaign of my book, Only Death Can Save Us. So for book 2, the Preston Acevedo print will be available to those people that back the first book as a free print. I'll be giving away a secret perk so that people who supported the first book get that print for free. Anyway, he asked me to do a Doc Salem and Death print, which I did. So done the pencils, and I just thought I'd ink that up tonight because there's nothing else I can show currently at present. It's my whiskey. I had that poured out before we started. Mm-hmm. Hi, Darren. Oh, yeah. Hi, Mighty Geek. Hello, Scotsman. What a fantastic piece of inking you did. I love lovely digital inks on this piece, actually. I might have used them, except Preston specifically wanted me to do this traditionally so that I could send him the artwork. So couldn't. Maybe I could put that one in the book or something. That might be nice. Anyway, we've had fun and games in the UK. The Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, yeah, that's a good name, been caught snogging his secretary or something. I don't know exactly what it is. But, he was doing it in May when the rest of us weren't even allowed to hug people at funerals, so screw him. But even worse than that, actually, there's nothing worse than that. That was pretty good. I was glad he was sacked, scumbag. But last night, this is bloody sacrilege. This is. Last night, I was watching the telly about 10:30, and I saw that the second half, because I'd missed the first half because I was working. The second half of Ghostbusters was on. I love Ghostbusters. Thanks, Scotsman. Charles. Good to see you, Darren. Sorry for being late, Mighty Geek. Really, honestly, sorry. Yeah, okay, I will. I'll use it. Anyway, it's the second half of Ghostbusters. So there's several bits in Ghostbusters that are just like, they're pivotal. Do you know what I mean? They make the movie. So there's special scenes and lines, and I would say probably the most memorable is the one in the in the mayor's office. So the guy from the EPA has shut down the Ghostbusters, and they've been arrested, and they're all in the mayor's office, and the mayor asks what's going on, kind of thing, and Egon says, "Well, we were all okay until Dickless here shut down the reactor." And the mayor says, "Is this true?" And Venkman says, "Yeah, this is true. This man has no dick." And it's just like, it's the funniest line in the whole bloody film. And they cut it out at 10:30 at night. They cut it out. There were several other lines they cut out as well. Utterly ridiculous. First of all, it's 10:30 at night. Yeah, fair enough. If it was on at 4:00 in the afternoon, fine. Yeah, okay. But 10:30, come on. And so I'm I'd already lost it with mainstream TV, but that's it. What's the bloody point in watching it? Tell you what is important: make sure you've got physical media. Make sure the films that you love, you have them on disc. Because I was stunned, I was shocked and dismayed that they'd taken that out. It's like that's the line of the whole bloody film. So I'm doing this tonight because I've got nothing else I can show at the moment. I was going to do some colour work tonight on Only Death Can Save Us, but unfortunately the flats have not turned up, so I can't do them. And I can't do anything from Outliers now because we don't want to show too much of the book. So I have got some pages from Only Death that I'm penciling, that I'm scamping up at the moment, like sketching out, but I didn't really want to show those either. So I thought I'd do this. So I won't get this finished in the time. Oh, frog. Oh, laugh, read. Yeah, exactly. It is the funniest line in the whole movie. Then there's a line, like when the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man turns up, and Venkman says, this guy's a sailor. He's in New York. We just need to get him laid, kind of thing. I can't remember the exact line. They cut all that out as well. That's why I can't remember the exact line, because they bloody cut it out. Utterly outrageous. So do they really think that people who are up at 10:30 at night can't cope with a dick joke? Good Lord. Mm-hmm. But on the plus side, things seem to be calming down, which is all good. And I think things are approaching the 19th of July, where they'll let us all out again, our overlords and masters. Perfectly honest, I think people are going to come out anyway. Needs more whiskey. Yes, censorship gone mad, all right. So, apart from all that, really, it's just everyone's just gone football mad. I'm not really, it would be soccer for our friends in the States. I'm not really that much of a fan of football, to be honest. I don't follow sport all that much. I like a good boxing bout. That's always good. Love these pens. Got a surprisingly good line of them. Actually live up to their name as brush pen, even though they're fine. I have to get a ruler on this, I think, for the guns. It's always that sort of question, do you use a ruler or don't you use a ruler? How sharp do you want it to look? I think I tend to err on the side of ruler for most things. I think if you like drawing buildings, you can afford to let some of the lines go because of the natural sort of like stone and what have you. But I think with guns, I like to have some harsh lines on them. Not all the lines, just the broad ones. That works. The rest of them I'll do freehand. I have to say it's a bit of a compliment to be asked by someone like Preston Savado to do a piece. It's quite a compliment because the guy is such a good artist. For him to like my stuff, that's so cool. Computer's starting to take off. A little bit of film footage. Freaks out. Here we go. Nice. Sorry, I'm concentrating again, so I'm a bit boring. There you go. That works. Oh dear. I don't like this track. That's better. Turn that off. Let's get some white out on that. Nice. Thank you, Leroy. Thank you, Leroy. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I think it depends on what kind of effect you're trying to get, but in most cases, I think a ruler is appropriate. For me, anyway. When I see some artists doing stuff, like drawing buildings and large pieces of tech, and just doing it freehand, and I think it depends on style, really. My style doesn't work with that, I don't think, so it would kind of look odd. But at the same time, I'm not going to get anal about it either. something I have learned to do is chill out over my inks. I think while I was drawing digitally, I was kind of looking for the perfect line every time, and the perfect line is fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but I don't know. There's something about the imperfections of traditional ink that I started to really dig. And it kind of changed the way I approach my art, to be honest. But thoroughly enjoying it at the moment. Okay. I think that vine might be a bit pissed. I'll get some white up on that. This Doc Salem character is fantastic design. I think the best designs always have simplicity at heart, and this is gorgeous. This design that they put together for this. I love the whole sort of Boris Karloff look, the dark lips and the deep set eyes, and then just the simplicity, the double guns, and sort of like a shoulder padded, all in one outfit. Superb. And of course, the art on that book was great fun. Really solid stuff. Oh, this is a bloody noise. Come on, Dale. Give me something else. See if I what's the time? To see if I can finish off Doc Salem tonight. So, what else has been going on this week? Can I think of anything else that's been going on this week? Oh, yeah. People getting cancelled again. We all know who I'm talking about. What a pile of cock that is. The guy sounds like a right scumbag. But didn't sound like it actually did anything wrong. I mean, right, maybe morally wrong, but not something that you can legally go after people for Christ's sake. Just, the world's just gone completely bloody bonkers. Oh, there you go. Or maybe it's just comics, I don't know. Maybe it's just comics. No, it's everyone, isn't it? It's all entertainment. What's going on? You good, Rose? Yep. No dumps for me. Let's see if I can get that so we can zoom in a bit on Doc Salem. So yeah, it's all go every week, isn't it? There's always some story to piss ordinary people off in the news. So I was on Sugar and Sim's show earlier, and there was that Cowboy Octopus book on. Oh wow, beautiful art in that, and it's such an insane idea. Really like the look of that. I think I'll be buying that one. What else did I buy? I'm going to have to wait until next month now. I think the budget's blown, but I got a Tomb of Dracula the other day. That's really good. Reprint. Sovereign Wolf turned up. That's a great book. I'm waiting on a few books actually at the moment. So I should have like a bumper crop of books coming in soon. That'll be cool. Always love new books. Of course, Only Death Can Save Us is finishing at the end of the week. I actually got past 250 today. This morning, I got my 251st backer. So that's like a major deal. It wasn't the money target I was looking for. It was that backer target. And obviously you need the money. Of course you do. But having that number, that's just so cool. Because obviously you're going to lose a few on on your second book. So you need to get as big a back a number as you can, really, on your first outing, so that you can use that as a launch pad. What's going on tonight? As a launch pad for that second campaign. So fingers crossed. Because I've already started thumbnails for book 2. I've been doing some of those today while I've been waiting on other stuff. I would have done some colour work tonight, but unfortunately the person that was doing my flats became ill. So you know who you are. I hope you're feeling better, mate. So I had to get someone else to do them, but that has put me a day or so behind. So that's why I'm doing this rather than something else. But on the plus side, I am enjoying inking at the moment, so not the end of the world. I'm going to do some more inking. Okay, just some filling in there, I think. Thanks, Leroy. Thanks, that's much appreciated. You're a great supporter, and thanks, Darren. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to making it. The schedule should be exactly the same. I should have a September 1 campaign start date, go through for 60 days, and then send them out in January. And I'm going to see if I can make it a little bit cheaper this time, because I got caught with the exchange rate last time, and the books ended up being I think ended up $27. I want to keep it at the $25 mark. The postage wasn't too bad. I mean, anybody who's back the book, you can let me know if you think it's too much. Obviously, postage is always too much, but it wasn't terrible, I thought. And I'm trying to put more in the book this time as well. So it may end up being the same 96 pages, but there'll be more, so fewer like pin-up kind of stuff, none of the behind the scenes per se, and more story. So the story should be somewhere between 66 and 69 pages. and there will be a 7-page backup strip as well, and there'll also be, it'll be at least 15, but it could be 30 pages of world building. So again, readable content, all part of the story, just set out in a kind of fact file supplemental way. And because I now know that there'll be, the second book will be printed, will be redistributed by Arrow to the direct market, the book will be written with that in mind. It's just, well, I'm just really keen on getting that old feel, that 70s comic book vibe. And actually, I saw a book's being done at the moment by Sal Buscema. That's got such an amazing look to it. Sal's a brilliant artist. I'd be honest, I prefer his brother's work. I think it's got a little bit more substance to it, but Sal is still a superb artist, fantastic comic book artist. And I'll be picking that book up. I think it's like, I can't remember what it's called. Heroes Reborn or something like that. But I'll try and pick that book up for sure. I don't know if he's crowdfunding it or not. Okay. Do the insignia now at the top. I'm managing to ask you, have you ever created a martial arts comic book before? No, I haven't. I've done fight scenes and what have you, but not specifically in martial arts. But I would like to do one at some point. I really would. A great ninja book. Unstoppable Comics does one called Dragonstorm, and that's really good. That's a really good fun book. If he ever wanted me to do something for that, I would seriously consider it. Although, to be honest, I have no space at the moment. I had somebody approach me today to say, no, I don't suppose you're available for sequential work. And the answer is no, I'm afraid I'm not. And it guts me. It always guts me to say no to anybody, because I'm always keen to see other people's ideas and draw stories. So yeah, I hate saying no to people, but you have to be realistic. You can't do everything. You can't be on every book, no matter how good it might seem. I'm going to just leave that to dry a little bit. Maybe do some of these hands and stuff down the bottom. You can never be on everything you want to be on, unfortunately. But yeah, in answer, yes, I would like to do a martial arts book at some point. This brush is a slightly thicker Pentel brush. I know there's a title for it. I don't know what it is. Don't ask me. But it's been a bit of a surprise, actually. Really nice brush, even though it's quite thick. It's got a really nice feel to it. See that lovely line it's got to it. Very sharp point as well. Right. 5-2. A little bit longer. Okay. Works. Get that insignia on now. Boom, boom. That worked out okay. That's cool. I do with these smaller Tombow fat pens is while they're sharp, I use them for the thin line work, like you would use a quill, and the brush for the thicker, sort of more curvy lines. But when they're getting on a bit, I put a little bit of tape around them, and I use them for fill-ins on tight pieces, tight bits. So there you go. That's Doc Salem jumping in to do his thing. I'll do his arm. I'll do his hand while I'm at it. There we go. It's brush pen has got some really nice sharp edge to the brush. Gives a really nice feathered effect. I really couldn't have done all this inking without having done it first digitally. I know that sounds really weird. Most people come to it the other way around, but just getting my style, being able to work it out with the digital tools to the point where I was really comfortable with my style. And it's not finished. I'm not the finished product by any means. But I'm into a groove, and it's just working for me at the moment. But I wouldn't have been able to do that without doing it digitally first, because I was so scared of brushes. Oh, it's just like a dead cat. Sorry, Dale, I didn't mean that about your singing. I'm just not in the mood for it at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, the line weights. That's what I found most with inking traditionally is just, even some of the accidental stuff. I've found the place where I want to be, I think, as far as the final look of the work, at least for the moment. And obviously, as I was saying, I've got a lot of work to do on my style. I've got a long way to go, a lot of things to learn. And the best way of making that happen is just drawing again and again and again, doing as many pages as possible, knocking out as many books as I possibly can. Obviously not a ridiculously fast rate. You want to take care and give it your best, but just repetition, just keep doing it. Yeah, sorry. It's amazing what you can do with digital work these days. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And I'm certainly not going to be giving up digital anytime soon, because it does work. There's things it works for me, and the kind of work that I do, it works really well for. I certainly will keep on using digital to pencil with, because I just enjoy doing it that way, and it works for me. And also, like for instance, when I'm doing designs and concept work for games and storyboards as well, I've been using pencils and inks digitally. It's just the comic book stuff that I've been doing traditionally, really. Some of that is accidental, some of it is on purpose. But I've just come to a point where I enjoy it so much. I'm enjoying brushing with real ink so much that it's kind of become a bit of an addiction. Mm. Talking of which, I really must sort this brush out. I've got to get some ink in there tomorrow. Okay. It's working nicely. Oh, thank you very much, Scotsman. Thank you. That's that means a lot coming from yourself. You're obviously know exactly what you're doing. So thank you. I think I'm probably done for now. Where are we? It's 12:05. I know I started a bit late. I'm sorry, everybody. That's me being a bit of a boomer. Oh dear. Quite apart from everything else. Yeah, I mean, pretty much that's it. Stop. If I zip that up so you can see it straight on. It's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah. Rawr. I haven't got anything else to show this week because, like I say, I'm waiting on those colours. I did get a replacement, which is really good. And I can't show any outlier stuff because we've shown everything we're going to show, apart from maybe the odd couple of things that that Joe will be showing on Thursday. So yeah, I'm going to have some more Only Death soon. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to get all that colour stuff done before the end of the week because I've got a deadline to meet. So I won't be able to show that next week either. So I'm going to have to see what I can find. I tell you what, though, I have been thinking of doing something. It's just time permits. I'm really enjoying like putting Doc Salem with D, and I think it might be quite cool to go and get permission from other creators to see if I can put their characters with D in like similar things in like battles and or even with Chrissy as well. You never know, maybe a cyber frog with D, that would be quite cool. Or you know, from the the Natverse with Sims characters, they would work as well. Six Gun Gorilla, hey. It's just an idea, but I don't know. It's just finding time for all these things is so difficult. But I am really enjoying putting another character with D. That is quite cool. And Doc Salem did kind of sit really well with D. Monster Hunter, very good. So that's pretty much it. Thank you, the Art Read. Thank you, Scotsman. If you're watching this on a replay, thank you very much. Thank you for your patience because I'm just sitting here rambling and drawing. So it's not the most exciting stream to watch. But thank you for your time. Thank you. And if you've subscribed, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. If everybody who is watching this on the replay, please give it a share and a like because that will really help out. Stop that. You can find out more about Only Death Can Save Us at onlydeathcansavus.com. It is only available until 2nd of July because I'm going to be turning off the in-demand then, and there will be a new campaign in September. You can find out more about me at russleach.com, at comicbookblackbelt.com, and you can drop by and say hi. Oh, I think we had a little bit of a problem with the internets then. I don't know where I got to. I was saying my goodbyes. Yeah, but you can pick me up on Instagram, on the Twitter, on Facebook, and like I say, drop by and say hi, and I'll talk to you about comic book art. And if I don't know whether I got cut off or not, like I say, russleach.com, comicbookblackbelt.com, check out onlydeathcansavus.com, and there'll be news about the campaign coming soon. And yeah, thanks very much. Oh, back here. Thank you very much, Leroy. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Scotsman. Thank you, Arty Reed. Oh, Metatron's Cube. Thank you very much for turning up. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Mighty Geek Studios. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Thanks, Frog G. It's always humbling to have people come watch and listen to me spout rubbish. So I'm going to go and finish my whiskey, and I think that's just about me done for the evening. See you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.